Don't worry about it. It will get worse. It will get worse.
Yeah.
Good morning. Please remain standing and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. And remain standing for the playing of our national anthem performed by the members of the Sidney High School Band. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Norris, and advanced students. You may now be seated. Good morning. My name is Megan Asher, and I'm honored to stand before you today as the high school principal of the graduating class of 2022. To begin, I would like to welcome the members of the class of 2022. It is with great pride that we gather here today to recognize your achievement of this important milestone. I would also like to welcome the family and friends of our graduates. A major reason we are gathered here today is because of the support and guidance you have provided. We are grateful to have you here to share in this celebration. I would now like to take a moment to recognize the people sitting on the stage, starting with the Board of Education members. Mrs. Carrie Green.
Mrs. Anna Banks. Mr. Corbin Curley. Mrs. Amanda Finch. Mr. Tom Hoskins. And Mr. Jason Miller. Also joining us on the stage, our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Eben Bullock. Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Carrie Johnston. Director of School Improvement, Mr. Tony Stenta. Assistant Principal, Ms. Katie Rogan. Elementary School Principal, Mr. Robert Hanson. School Counselor, Ms. Jody Gravlin. President of the Class of 2022, Mr. Lucas Carroll. Salutatorian of the Class of 2022, Ms. Bailey Gifford. And the valedictorian of the Class of 2022, Ms. Megan Mazzarella. Before we begin the graduation ceremony, I would like to take a moment to thank the many people who have helped in the organization of this event. S&S Landscaping for the beautiful flowers. Maintenance, custodians, Transportation Center employees for transforming the Transportation Center from the bus garage to what you see today. Mr. PJ Harmer for the creation of our senior signs and social media announcements. Sidney student, Mr. Cooper Harvey for live streaming this event. Mr. Scott Herzog, the Senior Class Advisor, Mrs. Julia Althizer, the National Honor Society Advisor, Mrs. Jody Gravlin, High School Counselor, all the faculty, staff, and administration in attendance today, Board of Education members for your continued support, and Ms. Jackie Cowan for ordering the caps and gowns and other numerous behind-the-scenes responsibilities that make this such a remarkable ceremony. Please join me in a round of applause to recognize their hard work and dedication. Now we will begin the student recognition portion of the ceremony. As you may have noticed, there are students wearing symbolic items on their cap and gown. Each item represents additional academic achievements earned by these students. A gold medallion represents the seal of biliteracy. The seal recognizes a student's proficiency in English and other world languages. Gray stoles represent National Vocational Technical Honor Society members. Pink cords represent Tri-M National Music Honor Society members. Gold tassels, stoles, and gold cords represent National Honor Society members. Superintendent medals are worn by students that have academically excelled and have been actively involved in the school community. Congratulations to these students on their accomplishments, and thank you for your dedication and hard work in achieving academic excellence. Please join me now in welcoming our first student speaker this morning, the salutatorian of the class of 2022, Miss Bailey Gifford.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bailey Gifford, and I have the honor of being the salutatorian for the class of 2022. To start off, on behalf of my fellow classmates, I want to take this time to thank the teachers, staff, our families, and friends for making all of this possible, graduation. Without all of your support, we wouldn't be here today. You stood by us during our best days and our worst, so kudos to you. And now, to my fellow graduates. We have spent the past 13 years together here at Sidney. We watched each other grow up, and now we are saying goodbye to one another as we move forward and start the next chapter in our lives. Some of us will go to college, some into the workforce, and some into the military. Whatever path you choose, just remember how you got there. It wasn't always a walk in the park. Through our years together, we have all struggled to get to this point. Whether it was worrying about tests we had to take, essays we had to write, even though you had that late game, practice, rehearsal, job, whatever it may have been, you didn't let that get in your way. According to Webster's, the definition of perseverance is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. I say the definition of perseverance is you. No matter the hardships you may have faced, you made it. We made it together. So here we continue on with our lives. So here we are today after what feels like an eternity. We reached our success. As we continue on with our lives, we will always have obstacles that we will endure. So remember today and reflect on the struggles and obstacles that we have overcome to get here today, because it is not a small part of our lives. Today is one of life's biggest accomplishments, and we should be proud of ourselves. As my mom always says, it's not the cards that you're dealt, it's how you play them. So congratulations, everyone. We played our cards right. When you walk across the stage to get your diploma, walk with your head held high, because today is our day, the class of 2022. In closing, I would like to leave you with a quote by A.A. Milne. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Thank you.
Thank you, Bailey. I would like to invite the senior members of the band to join the high school band in showcasing their graduation selection.
Thank you, Mr. Norris, band members, Sidney alumni, and the senior band members. At this time, we are at the portion of our ceremony for the scholarship recipients to be announced. The scholarships that are being awarded this morning have an initial face value of $91,450. Included in this amount is $70,800 worth of scholarships, which are $22 per scholarship. These awards have the potential of being matched by the college that the recipients will be attending, meaning that their value could equal $141,600. The total potential scholarship money that is being awarded today is $162,250. Students receiving an award, please stand to be recognized when your name is called. The AMTC Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Clifford Artis. The Anderson Family Scholarship in the amount of $5,000 goes to Bailey Gifford. Bertha B. Clark Scholarship in the amount of $800. This year's recipient, Connor Bacon. Bev Sowersby Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Clifford Artis. Class of 2000 Millennium Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Garrett Beckwith. Class of 2001 Scholarship in memory of Joan Brosnan in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Samuel Bagley. Class of 2014 Scholarship in memory of Gary Schoonover for $500 goes to Faith Wheeler. Class of 2017 Scholarship in memory of Glenda Bordeaux is for $500. This year's recipient is Anna Dewey. Dale A. Mott Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Faith Wheeler. David Kushnick Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Clifford Artis. The Imperial Family Music Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Anna Dewey. Flowers for Scholars Shirley Ford Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Megan Nazarella. Donald S. Grant Foundation Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Garrett Beckwith. Dorothy and John Hathaway Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Sarah Beth Clupper. Dr. Howard and Catherine Lynch Sidney Rotary Scholar in the amount of $1,000 for 4 years for a total of $4,000. This year's recipient is Faith Wheeler. Dr. Howard E. Lynch Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Samuel Bagley. Button Education Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Anna Dewey. Engineers Club of Sidney Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Faith Wheeler. George A. Gregory Mathematics Award in the amount of $500 goes to Madison Burnett. Hamilton Ackerman Art Award in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Hannah Hasselbar. James R. Root Good Citizenship Award for $500 goes to Garrett Beckwith. J. Leslie Young Scholarship Fund Awards for $2,000 each. This year's recipients are Clifford Artist, Samuel Bagley, Madison Burnett, Sarah Beth Tupper, Anna Dewey, Yusuf Iqbal, Megan Mazzarella, Taylor McEwen, Charlie Theo, and Faith Wheeler. Jeff F. Howes Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is
Lacey Meredith. Joseph and Barbara Renton Senior High Career Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Samuel Bagley. Judy G. Irby Memorial Scholarship for $500. This year's recipient is Anna Dewey. Catherine Spencer Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Samuel Bagley. Larry A. Armour Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Yusuf Iqbal. Marabato Leadership Award in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Samuel Bagley. The National Honor Society Scholarships in the amount of $500 each for scholarship, Faith Wheeler, leadership, Clifford Artist, character, Samuel Bagley, and service, Anna Dewey. Peggy Ann Cole Award for $500. This year's recipient is Renee Pecor. Regina Reggie Reynolds Memorial Scholarship for $800. This year's recipient is Madison Burnett. Rose Marie Weed Scholarship for $1,000. This year's recipient is Yusuf Iqbal. Royal A. Gifford Memorial Scholarships in the amount of $1,500 each. This year's recipients are Madison Burnett, Anna Dewey, and Bailey Gifford. Scholarship in memory of Anna K. Heimer for $500. This year's recipient is Megan Mazzarella. Sidney Alumni Basketball Association Scholarship Award in the amount of $500 goes to Alec Fogarty. Sidney Central School Alumni Association scholarships in the amount of $750 each. This year's recipients are Sarah Beth Klepper, Anna Dewey, Yusuf Iqbal, Anna Tamayo, and Faith Wheeler. Sidney Chamber of Commerce Scholarship for $500. This year's recipient is Samuel Bagley. Sidney Dollars for Scholars Anderson Family Trade Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Charlie Thiel. Sidney Dollars for Scholars General Awards in the amount of $800 each. This year's recipients are Miranda Barnes, Sarah Beth Klepper, Bailey Gifford, Hannah Hasselbarth, Megan Mazzarella, Kayla McEwen, Lacey Meredith, Colin Neff, Drew Sheffield, and Anna Tomeo.
Sidney Dollars for Scholars Scholarship in honor of Guy Whedon in the amount of $700. This year's recipient is Kayla McEwen. Sidney Rotary Scholar Award in the amount of $500. This goes to Madison Burnett. Sidney United Way Thomas J. Marabito Senior Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipients are Kayla McEwen and Kyra Moorhead. Stephen Piranha Scholarships in the amount of $500 each goes to Lucas Carroll and Yusuf Iqbal. Tri-County Kiwanis Club Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Kayla McEwen. United Way of Sidney in memory of Janet M. Wright Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Garrett Beckwith. United Way of Sidney in memory of Nancy Hathaway Scholarship and the amount of $500 goes to Alec Fogarty. Vartuli Family Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Faith Wheeler. Walter J. and Anna H. Burchin Charitable Trust Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Charlie Thiel. Walter J. Spangler Scholarship in the amount of $200 goes to Clifford Artist. The American Dream Award in the amount of $200. This year's recipient is Amaya Campbell. American Dream Award in memory of William and Elva Hunt in the amount of $400. This year's recipient, Sarah Beth Klepper. American Legion Auxiliary Unit 183 Scholarship in the amount of $600. This year's recipient is Miranda Barnes. American Legion Post 183 Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient, Miranda Barnes. American Legion Tri-Town Scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each. This year's recipients are Anna Dewey and Yusuf Iqbal. Amphenol Aerospace Mathematics and Science Award. The award is an iPad. This year's recipient is Clifford Artist. The Arc of Delaware County Scholarship in the amount of $50. This year's recipient is Lacey Meredith. Delaware National Bank of Delhi Corporate Charitable Trust Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Yusuf Iqbal. Flossie Ulig Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient, Allison Babcock. Les Wedge Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. This year's recipients are Samuel Bagley and Hannah Hasselbarth. New York State Women Tri-County Chapter Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Lucas Carroll. Next to New Scholarship in the amount of $200. This year's recipient, Sarah Beth Klepper. Scholarship for Academic Excellence in the amount of $1,500. This year's recipient, Megan Mazzarella. Scholarship for Academic Excellence in the amount of $500. This year's recipients are Bailey Gifford and Faith Wheeler. SCSAA Class of 1963 John L. Balling Memorial Legacy Award in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Sarah Beth Klepper. SCSAA Sports Hall of Fame Scholarship in the amount of $750. This year's recipient is Faith Wheeler. Sidney Federal Credit Union Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Anna Dewey. Sidney Fire Department Auxiliary Scholarship in the amount of $200. This year's recipient is Lacey Meredith. Sidney Fire Department Auxiliary in memory of Evelyn Burry in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Miranda Barnes. Sidney Fire Department scholarships in the amount of $350 goes to Anna Dewey and Lacey Meredith. Sidney Mang Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Drew Sheffield. Sidney Teachers Association scholarships in the amount of $500 goes to Anna Dewey and Hannah Hasselbarth. SAD, Sidney Students Against Destructive Decisions Scholarship in the amount of $800 each goes to Hannah Hasselbarth and Lacey Meredith. Student Council Scholarship in the amount of $250. This year's recipient is Anna Dewey. Tri-Town Masonic Lodge, number 167 scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Drew Sheffield. Tri-Town Theater Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Hannah Hasselbarth. Would all scholarship recipients please stand? Congratulations to all the scholarship recipients. You're all very well deserving. Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to turn the graduation ceremony over to our board president, Mrs. Carrie Green.
I would like to read a letter submitted by the Sidney Central School Alumni Association. To the 2022 Sidney Central School High School graduates, on behalf of the Sidney Central School Alumni Association, I would like to take this opportunity to be the first to welcome you as the newest Sidney Central School alumni. The Sidney Central School Alumni Association was created for the purpose of forming a lasting bond between alumni, school, and community. To keep you in touch, the Alumni Association publishes a semi-annual newspaper, Reflections, provides a website at www.sydneyalumni.org, and hosts an annual alumni weekend every July. We cordially invite you to become a member of the Alumni Association and to register on the alumni website. Again, our congratulations and our best wishes in your future endeavors. Hope to see you soon, fellow alumnus. Sincerely, the Sidney Alumni Association. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Eben Bullock for the presentation of the honorary diplomas.
Good morning. As Superintendent of Schools, I hereby exercise the authority to award honorary diplomas from the Sidney Central School District to our retirees in recognition of their contributions to the students and community of the Sidney Central School District. At this time, I would like to present the following retirees with honorary diplomas and ask that you come forward and accept your diplomas. Not present this morning, but still being recognized is Miss Melinda Bars from our Instructional Support Services. Let's congratulate Melinda Bars. Also not able to be here this morning is Mr. James Gale, better known as Mr. Jim, in the elementary school for his almost 26 years of experience and dedication to making sure that our elementary school is top-notch. Mr. Jim Gale. Miss Monica Gatto. Mrs. Gatto has been with the Sidney Central School District for over 23 years as a library and media specialist and over 30 years to the field of education. So we'd like to congratulate Ms. Monica Gatto on an honorary diploma from the Sidney Central School District. And Mr. Greg Norris. Mr. Norris has been with the Sidney Central School District for 37 and a half years. His countless hours of dedication to not only the Sidney students in the music program, but to what he and his program brings to the Sidney Central School District entire community. We would like to thank and honor Mr. Norris this morning for, again, 37 and a half years all at Sidney Central School District. Congratulations, Mr. Norris. Very proud of you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the leadership.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks for the leadership.
We'll be in touch.
Absolutely. Next, please help me provide a well-earned welcome for the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Miss Megan Mazzarella.
Wow. Okay. Hello, my name is Megan Mazzarella, and I am so honored to be the valedictorian of this class. Of course, I first want to say thank you to my family, friends, teachers, and administration. I wouldn't be where I am right now without all the love, support, encouragement, and opportunities I've been given, both at home and at school. But I also want to say congratulations and thank you to every one of my classmates sitting up here. This is such an amazing, fun, and wild group of people, and I'm going to miss them like crazy. This is definitely cheesier than I would like, but having known most of these people since kindergarten, I can't help but feel like I'm not just saying goodbye to my classmates, but also my family, my siblings. We've grown up together without even realizing it until now when it's time to leave. When I look through old pictures, I think about how at the time we didn't think we were little. We considered ourselves big kids, baby teeth and all, because we wanted to be big kids. We'd play house, pretend to answer incredibly important business calls on our plastic flip phones, and talk about what we wanted to be when we grew up. And now we've grown up. Who let that happen? Weren't we still little just yesterday, running around in recess, passing notes in class? One writer describes this feeling as the edge of childhood, feeling an ache of 18, in the back of the car with your mother, and your childhood friends home, in the hallways you've walked 1,000 times, and the marks on the wall long outgrown, and your last assignment, and packing your life into boxes, in a space with people you grew up and apart with. This will not come again. I think that is the hardest part of all of this, trying to understand that this will not come again. This is no longer a have a good summer, see you next fall, it's just goodbye. We spent all this time growing up together, and in the blink of an eye, we have to grow apart. There will be no more seeing each other every day, cracking jokes in study hall, no more dressing up for Spirit Week or little holiday parties before winter break, no more yearbooks to sign. We're not allowed to be little anymore. Here, today, is the set date and time that we have been told is when we need to be ready to grow up. Can I tell you a secret? I'm not ready. I definitely should be ready, or at least a little prepared, but I'm not. I'm not ready to see my friends only a few times a year. I'm not ready to have to structure my own everyday life instead of just following the school schedule. But most of all, I am not ready to grow up. The freedom that is being handed us is exciting, but it's also terrifying. So now we get to go out and be ourselves and grow up and become the people we want to be. But also now we have to decide who we want to be. We can't hide behind the title of teenager, high schooler, Sidney student. Now we have to stand in the mirror and ask ourselves, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's a scary question, but thankfully there's no wrong answer. We've grown up being told that the only way to succeed is to get good grades and go to college. Of course, here I am, the one who got good grades and is going to college, about to tell you the exact opposite. I believe that the best way to succeed is to be the person you want to be, not the person your parents want you to be or the person you've told you have to be. It's okay to have a different plan, and it's okay not to have a plan. Because being the person you want to be is so much more important than being miserable trying to be someone you're not. That's the exciting part of this, seeing where we all go, which directions we choose to take ourselves, and who we all decide to be. Whatever each of my classmates chooses to do, whether it's college, trade school, military, going to the workforce, or living in their parents' basements, I'm so excited to see who they become. These are people I've known all my life. And in a few minutes, to them, I am just going to be some girl they went to high school with. But I can't wait to see who everyone here grows up to be. We're all going to say goodbye and go our separate ways, and it's scary that everything is about to change for all of us. But it's amazing to think about the fact that this is it. We've done our time, we're free to go. We have to be responsible for ourselves now. We get to expand ourselves past the walls of this school, past the borders of this town, and out into the world. We finally get to make the changes we want to see, do the things we want to do, and become the people we want to be. I'm not ready to grow up, but God, am I excited. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. The Sidney High School Choral Group will now come forward and perform their graduation selection.
To those who have God's most grow, live with them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know who I am today because I knew you.
have been changed for good. You will make me that we can never meet again in this lifetime. So let's say for me heart, so much of me is made what I learned from you. You'll be with me like an elephant on my own. And now whatever way our story ends, I know you have your mind by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its moorings by the wind of the sea. Like a cathedral placed skyward in a distant world. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just you clearly there, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I got free, golden flame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed.
Thank you, Mr. DeCiro, and thank you, Anna and Hannah. Nice job. At this time, we will present the students of the class of 2022 with their diplomas. Following each student's name, Ms. Gravlin will be announcing their post-graduation plans.
Megan Tracy Mazzarella. Megan plans to attend the University at Albany to study chemistry. Bailey Madison Gifford. Bailey plans to attend the Fashion Institute of Technology in South Korea to study fashion business management. Lucas Aaron Carroll. Lucas plans to attend the University at Buffalo to study medical technology. Alana Ebony Adams. Alana plans to enter the workforce. Daniel Edward Amaro Cintron. Daniel plans to enter the workforce. Hunter Stephen Argent Lane. Hunter plans to enter the workforce. Clifford Robert Artis V. Clifford plans to attend Binghamton University. Allison Artis Babcock. Allison plans to attend Herkimer County Community College to study cybersecurity. Connor Montgomery Bacon. Connor plans to attend Alfred University to study marketing. Keegan Alexander Bacon. Keegan plans to enlist in the United States Air Force. Samuel Jeffrey Bagley. Samuel plans to attend Harwick College to study business administration. Kylie Mary Beth Baldoff. Kylie plans to enter the workforce in the field of nursing. Miranda Jane Barnes. Miranda plans to attend Russell Sage College to study physical therapy. Zoe Jane Barnes. Zoe plans to enter the workforce at A.O. Fox Nursing Home. Garrett Wendell Beckwith. Garrett plans to attend Castleton University to study sports management. Elena Hope Benjamin. Elena plans to enter the workforce. Kevin Lee Bacchus. Kevin plans to enter the workforce. Madison Lynn Emma Burnett. Madison plans to attend the College of St. Rose to study forensic science. Sadia Khalid Butt. Sadia plans to attend SUNY Broome to study biology. Amaya Lynn Campbell. Amaya plans to enter the workforce.
Can I give you a hug? Congratulations.
Sarah Beth Kistinen Worski, Kyla Skenninen Klupper. Sarah Beth plans to attend Hartwick College to study graphic design. Taylor Marie Coffey. Taylor plans to enter the workforce. Ryan Jillian Craver. Ryan plans to enter the workforce at Raymond Corporation. Not in attendance today, Desmond Cobain Crossan. Desmond plans to enter the workforce at Springbrook. Also not in attendance today, Mackenzie Alyssa Crossan. Mackenzie plans to enter the workforce. Gabrielle Elise DeRoche Chase. Gabby plans to attend SUNY Broome to study early childhood. Anna Catherine Teresa Dewey. Anna plans to attend Keuka College to study forensic psychology. Tierney Gray Dykstra. Tierney plans to attend SUNY Del High. Ryan Austin Finch. Ryan plans to enter the workforce as a welder at Raymond Corporation. Alec Joseph Fogarty. Alec plans to attend SUNY Cortland to study exercise science. Anthony Neal Forrester. Anthony plans to enter the workforce at Raymond Corporation. Christopher Henry Frederick. Christopher plans to enter the workforce as a realtor. Colby James Gravlin. Colby plans to enter the workforce as a machinist at K Tooling. Ian Daniel Grays. Ian plans to enter the workforce.
You're too short. That's your problem.
Not in attendance today, DeAndre Michael Gross. DeAndre plans to enter the workforce. Ashton Joseph Hanrahan. Ashton plans to enter the workforce. Cameron Lee Harris. Cameron plans to enter the workforce in the field of barbering. Hannah Olivia Hasselbarth. Hannah plans to attend Casanova College to study animation. Storm Nathaniel Heath. Storm plans to enter the workforce. Casey Andrew Hinges. Casey plans to enter the workforce. Christopher Makoto Thomas Howard. Christopher plans to enlist in the United States Army. Muhammad Yusuf Iqbal. Yusuf plans to attend the Rochester Institute of Technology to study software engineering. Tyler Gabriel Ives. Tyler has enlisted in the United States Army. Emily Rose Jones. Emily plans to enter the workforce. Cameron Frederick Kirk. Cameron plans to enter the workforce. Hunter Allen Langstaff. Hunter plans to enter the workforce. Kayla Rose McEwen. Kayla plans to attend SUNY Broome to study dental hygiene. Lacey Nicole Meredith. Lacey plans to attend Mohawk Valley Community College to study human services. Courtney Rose Mondor. Courtney plans to enter the workforce. Taylor Ann Moore. Taylor plans to attend SUNY Cobleskill to study veterinarian science. Kyra Madison Moorhead. Kyra plans to attend SUNY Broome to study business management. Brian Jose Morales Augustin. Brian plans to enter the workforce. Colin Joseph Neff. Colin plans to attend SUNY Broome to study computer science. James Donovan Orzoli. James plans to attend SUNY Broome to study computer science. Trevor Thomas Otteson. Trevor plans to enter the workforce as a welder at Raymond Corporation. Renee Nicole Pecor. Renee plans to attend SUNY Broome to study culinary arts. Connor Ian Pierce. Conan plans to enlist in the United States Army. Leah Marie Rockwell. Leah plans to enter the workforce. Eliana Angel Rodriguez. Eliana plans to enter the workforce. Cameron Michael Sauty. Cameron plans to attend lineman school. Liliana Marie Shannon. Liliana plans to attend SUNY Broome to study culinary arts. Drew Reagan Sheffield. Drew plans to attend SUNY Broome to study nursing. Damian Michael Smith. Damian plans to attend Lineman Institute of the Northeast. Zachary Ryan Starr. Zachary plans to attend SUNY Delhi to study nursing. Michael Charles Thiel. Charlie plans to attend Northwest Lineman School. Anna Lindsay Tomeo. Anna plans to attend SUNY Oneonta to study exercise science. Dakota Elizabeth Trout. Dakota plans to enter the workforce. Tyler Marie Turner. Tyler plans to enter the workforce as a CNA. Emily Bell Van Valkenburg. Emily plans to enter the workforce. Andrew Bryston Vinyl. Andrew plans to attend SUNY Broome to study culinary arts. Faith Madeline Wheeler. Faith plans to attend SUNY College of Environmental Science and Forestry to study conservation biology. Tanner Joseph Wood. Tanner plans to enter the workforce. At this time, please welcome Mr. Lucas Carroll, the president of the class of 2022, to share his reflection.
All right. I want to start by saying I think that they're waiting for me to give my speech before I get my diploma. I noticed that when I walked. So we got to be good today, guys. I want to start by saying I'm glad we all got here in our wizard outfits. It's pretty awesome. We look great today, guys. I'm glad we graduated Hogwarts. And thank you to all the families, of course. I know sometimes it's not easy to get out here to these events, and they take a long time, so I appreciate your patience. And I was told by a group of ladies to keep it below 5 minutes, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. All right, so when a young Lucas first ran for student council, I was informed that I was going to give a speech at the end of this year. This was like one of my biggest goals. I stayed in student council as a freshman. I loved it. I got to know Herzog pretty well. And I was ecstatic, and then I realized in order to give a speech, I have to first write one. And that pretty much encapsulates my whole high school experience altogether right there. School may have been rough for some of you, maybe easy for some, but it was important for all of us, I think. You know, we've been through a lot. We wore masks. We had the A and B days, you know, the crazy rivalries. That was pretty exciting. We had assigned seats at lunch. I think in elementary school, we were that bad that they made us have assigned seats when we ate lunch. And then, you know, we survived some shiesty soda selling between some kids in my class and the lower classmen. And I think we are especially bonded after we all, for the most part, most of us witnessed me lose my shorts in the pool back in second grade. So I think we've been through a lot. It's all worth it because we got to walk today, you know, and it's crazy to see how far we've come, how much we've matured. And I hope we keep growing. You know, I have to admit though, it's just started to hit me in like the last 40 minutes that I'm graduating, like sitting here. I don't think it's going to completely hit me until I go back home and sit in my college, or I go to college, you know, like a month and a half from now and sit in my dorm. But it's about to get real, guys. You know, I don't understand how I'm supposed to go into the world on my own in a few months when I still ask my mother how long everything goes in the microwave for every time I cook. So, but I'm sure I'm going to be all right because, you know, I've mastered English and I understand Common Core. So that's all I need in the world, guys. I'm going to be great. I'm not sure if any of you have watched the movie Spider-Man 2. But there's a beautiful quote in this movie that describes our grade perfectly. So it happens when the villain, Dr. Octopus, finds out who Spider-Man is. I'm gonna spoil it. I'm sorry. He's Peter Parker. Yeah. But you know, he says, Peter Parker, brilliant but lazy. This applies to everyone sitting next to me, everyone here today, because we are all brilliant people, but we are all a little bit lazy too. We can't be lazy anymore, though, guys. No, we're not just students anymore. We are graduated adults. When you apply for a job, you know, you can now say you have a high school diploma. You don't have to be like, oh, mom, what, you know. So we were the first group of kids to come into the high school in 7th grade. And I think we were also the first group of kids to successfully transition back from a COVID life to a more normal life. And I think that's huge. And between that and Tommy Tuesdays, I think it's safe to say that we are going to enter the world just fine. We live in a crazy time, and what's even crazier is that we are about to graduate. On the count of 3, guys, whether you are ready or not, would you please join me in moving my tassel from right to left, signifying our graduation? 3, 2, 1. That's it. I'm done.
Thank you, Lucas. At this time, I ask the senior choral members please come forward, and that all alumni, family, friends, faculty, staff, and students please stand and join in the singing of Sidney's alma mater, which is printed on the back of your graduation program.
I'm not ready for that. Me too. Watch that.
Warrior Pride, guys, come on.
We will pretend it's there.
Wherever in the world you go.
Thank you again, senior choral members, Mr. Norris, and band members. If you are in the audience, you may be seated.
Class of 2022, please remain standing for the conferral by the Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Bullock, I present to you these students who have successfully fulfilled all graduation requirements set forth by Sidney Central School District Board of Education and the State of New York.
Seniors, by the power vested in me as Superintendent of Schools by the State of New York and the New York State Board of Regents, I hereby accept the recommendations of the high school principal that the students presented as candidates for graduation have met the requirements for graduation set forth by the New York State and officially confer upon them the honor of graduate from the Sidney Central School District. Would everyone please stand? Please help me congratulate the Sidney Central School District's graduating class of 2022. In keeping with the dignity of the ceremony, would all guests please remain standing and keep the aisles clear until all the graduates have exited? Thank you.